It's muy bien. Hey Busy Bees, it's Zung, and today we are back for probably our final back to school video. We're gonna be making 3 breakfast sandwiches. All of them are a little bit different. Some might be a little bit of a twist on a classic, but I'm excited to share them with you. So give me a like below if you wanna see more breakfast videos, and don't forget to subscribe and go ahead and get started. The first one I'm gonna make is, I'm thinking I'm gonna call it the Green Morning Monster? No, I could come up with a better one. You guys will have to help me. But we're basically gonna start by toasting our bread. I love ciabatta bread. It's just soft and chewy, and it's great for these types of open-faced toast. I'm just gonna be making one actually, but this one will be on the side. I love my little pink toaster. If you guys want to get one, I will leave a link in the description box below. So while that's toasting, I'm only going to toast it for about a minute because I like my toast just like warm through and not too crispy, but just soft enough where it has like this nice warm feel to it, like fresh bread. So while that's toasting, I'm going to prepare my avocados. This is like the perfect avocado. There's no blemishes. It's like nice and ripe, but still kind of firm. I love when that happens. So I'm just gonna score it so we can scoop it out and then mash them easily on the bread. Also, I'm using a dull butter knife so I don't get avocado hand. The bread is nice and soft and warm. Okay, now I'm just gonna slather my avocado right on top. Great, this looks good. I love cutting the avocados into really small pieces so that it's easy to kind of mush down like this. Now I have some baby kale. These are so cute because they're so small, and I feel like they're perfect to top little sandwiches like this, or open-faced sandwiches, so it doesn't like overpower it like a real piece of kale would. Since an avocado toast is so basic, it's really fun to kind of dress it up and make it look artful and pretty. So now we're gonna layer on our tomatoes. Here I have some summer heirloom tomatoes in different colors. Of course, if you have the red ones, you can use those too, but I just thought these would match perfectly. And it's a little different than your usual like avocado with red tomatoes, all that stuff. So let's grab some orange slices, orange tomato slices. Although I wonder if orange slices would go well with avocado toast. I'm gonna try that one day. Then I think I'll layer a green tomato. Even though this tomato looks green, it's totally ripe because it's nice and soft. Heirloom tomatoes come in so many different colors and they taste so good. And then just one more orange one. You don't want to cover everything else. This looks so pretty already. So the most important thing when you're using tomatoes is to season it well. When you layer it with all these other flavors, it kind of gets lost. So I have some salt. All right, next up, we're gonna layer a slice of bacon. And finally, we'll top it with a fried egg. Okay, so at this point, you could pretty much eat it as an open face, or if you want to make it a full-blown sandwich, what I would do is spread more avocado on this slice and then close it up. But since I like it kind of more open face, I'm gonna leave it as is. Now, if you guys want to leave the bacon out, you totally have the option to do that too. Or if you just want it to be a plain tomato, kale, avocado toast, you can do that too. Literally, this has so many options and you can go mix, match, whatever you'd like. Now we'll move on to a classic sandwich, the breakfast egg, bacon, cheese sandwich. I almost said Mick something, but I stopped myself. So this sandwich is pretty simple, and I think this would be great for meal prep. Just assemble a bunch of these, pop it in the freezer or the fridge, and then when you're ready to eat it, just microwave it for maybe a minute until it's warm. But I will start by opening my English muffin. You can of course cut this with a knife too, but I just find doing it with the fork gives it more texture and it's more authentic. Last one. All right. Ta-da! See, there's so many like nooks and crannies in here. You kind of want this texture. So now I'll just toast it up for maybe a minute. So this used to be a favorite sandwich of ours growing up. My dad, when he used to take us to Vietnamese school, it would be our treat, mostly because it was Sunday morning and because we had to get to class in like South San Jose and we lived further north. So he'd stop by McDonald's, get us some breakfast sandwiches, and we'd be on our way. And back then, I think it was super cheap too. Maybe it was like $1. Not the best food for you, but for us, it was like a treat. I remember when I got like the honor roll or something, they would treat us with a Big Mac or a Happy Meal, because back then that was like fun for us. We didn't know any better. Do you guys have any traditions growing up for breakfast? Okay, I have my bottom layer, and now I'm just gonna add a little bit of mayo at the bottom. And then since the bread is still warm, I want to kind of melt my cheese. So I'll add a layer of cheddar cheese. The warm bread will kind of help melt it a little bit. And then I've already prepared my own egg patty. Basically, I just kind of started off with a scrambled egg and then I shaped it into this, sort of like you would with an omelet. And it turned out pretty good, I'd say. If you have one of those ring molds for eggs, you can totally use that too. Look at that! Okay, so now I'll add a slice of bacon. Now I just like one piece of bacon, but you can add two, break it in half, do whatever you'd like. Most people think I'm weird for doing this, but I love having ketchup with my eggs. Are you team ketchup with eggs, or are you like totally against it? And that's it. Doesn't this look like the real deal, except you put real ingredients in there? You know exactly what's in there. I'm using whole wheat English muffins so that it's whole grains. It's a little bit better for you. The bacon is nitrates free. Basically, I feel better about giving Aracey this than going to a fast food joint to give her breakfast. I have to give this one a try. Oh yes. On a day like today, I could really use a breakfast sandwich like this. Today was one of those mornings where nothing worked out for me. Aracey woke up twice in the middle of the night because she's entering her Leap 10, basically she's growing a lot more right now and she's learning new things, so it's harder for her to sleep at night. And then, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was gonna make a sausage egg muffin. McMuffin? I don't know. I was gonna make a sausage egg sandwich, but as I was cooking up the sausage earlier, it broke apart and I don't know why, so I had to quickly think on my feet and add bacon instead. Thankfully, we had bacon at home, but you know what? Bacon or sausage, either one goes really well in the sandwich. Whatever you prefer, whatever you have on hand, use it. Even ham goes really well with this. But I really needed that. All right, I'm gonna move on to my last one, which is a healthier breakfast sandwich. It's peanut butter, raspberry with a twist, and bananas. So for this one, I'm gonna start by showing you guys a raspberry chia jam. Now I'm starting with fresh raspberries, and this is a really great way to use up raspberries that are just about to turn. I have maybe, how many do I have? 6 here. Add them to a bowl, and then with my tamp, I'm just gonna mash them down. Next, add a little bit of water, maybe about half a tablespoon to a tablespoon, and then about 1 teaspoon of chia seeds. Then with my spoon, I'll just mix it up. I'll let our jam sit for about 10 minutes so that the chia seeds can soak up all the liquid and sprout. It'll become nice and thick. It's already starting to do that. So this is what our raspberry chia jam looks like. It's nice and thick, and the structure holds really well too. I love the addition of the chia seeds because there's extra fiber, and this is just better for you than your typical raspberry jam where it's mostly sugar. So I just toasted my bread, and now I'm just gonna lather some peanut butter right on top, a dollop of our raspberry chia jam. Then I have some banana slices. Wow. Now, I'm not gonna say that this is the cleanest sandwich to have in the morning. It's a bit messy, as you can see, but it's so filling, and if you crave the sweet kind of toast or breakfast sandwich, this is it. Here's the other top. I would add more peanut butter and then close it, but since, you know me, I like it open faced, so I'm gonna enjoy it just like this. And I'm gonna take a bite right here. That was delicious. The peanut butter has a little bit of saltiness to it, and then the raspberry chia jam has the perfect amount of sweetness paired with the bananas. It's so balanced, and I feel really good eating this and serving it to Eris in the mornings too. She has been loving toast, although I have to say she dumps a little bit of her milk on it to kind of soften up the bread. It's weird, but I'll take it. Whatever gets her to eat. Okay, so to recap, we have our avocado summer toast or breakfast sandwich if you add another layer on top. Then we have our bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, perfect for meal prep. And finally, our PB and CJ, Chia Jam. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have watched this far, go ahead and comment below with a banana and coffee emoji. Which one would you guys try? And have you guys ever tried making chia jam before? It's a game changer. The texture is delicious, and you kind of get like a chia pudding and sandwich in one. My personal favorite, because it's so nostalgic for me, is this bacon, egg, and cheddar cheese sandwich with the ketchup. It's muy bien. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!